Ever wondered how to be the guy who makes her heart race, the one she can't stop thinking about? The secret isn't just in looks or smooth lines. It's about tapping into a kind of emotional magnet that few even realize exists. By the end of this, you won't just know what it is. You'll understand exactly how to use it to create a natural, undeniable attraction with any woman you meet. Today, we're diving into what truly captivates women, understanding the psychology that makes them feel drawn in, connected, and eager to be around you. This isn't about gimmicks. It's about real, powerful principles that build a lasting bond and turn you into the guy she just can't shake. Ready to unlock this? Let's explore what it takes to be the one who owns her heart, leaving her wanting more and making memories with you that she'll hold on to forever. Have you ever stopped to wonder why, despite doing everything right, some guys still don't make a lasting impression on women? Maybe you've been told that making her feel comfortable and appreciated is all you need. Sure, compliments and positivity matter, but what if that's not enough? There's something powerful hidden just beneath the surface, a concept that, once you grasp it, could change everything. Attraction goes beyond comfort. It's about creating a dynamic experience that keeps her engaged, curious, and excited. It's less about sticking to one feeling and more about weaving a range of emotions that pull her in deeper and deeper. Think of it like a great story, the kind that has you hooked from start to finish. What makes it captivating isn't that it only makes you laugh or only brings tears to your eyes. No, it's the blend of emotions, the laughter that melts into suspense, the warmth followed by surprise. It's an emotional roller coaster that feels thrilling, and it's this variety that leaves an impact. That's what real attraction is, a journey of feelings, not a single static experience. Imagine this. You meet someone you're genuinely interested in, but instead of keeping things safe, you decide to take things up a notch. You don't just stick to polite conversation. You share a funny story that catches her off guard. Then you talk about a real struggle you faced, something that gives her insight into your character. Then perhaps you ask her something that challenges her to think, something unexpected. In that moment, you're doing more than just being nice or keeping it comfortable. You're building a genuine connection that's full of layers and keeps her intrigued, feeling like she's peeling back new sides of you each time. Think about your favorite movie for a second. Why do you love it? Because it takes you on a journey, right? The best movies don't stick to one mood. They make you laugh, they make you feel, they keep you on the edge of your seat. There's tension, relief, excitement, and sometimes even a little mystery. The story unfolds with twists and turns, and before you know it, you're completely invested. When you engage with a woman in the same way, bringing both lightheartedness and depth into the mix, you're creating an experience that's memorable and, above all, authentic. Now, think of it like this. Imagine eating the same meal every day. Even if it's your favorite dish, at some point, you'll get tired of it, right? The same goes for emotional experiences. If every conversation is safe and predictable, she might feel good, but she won't feel truly captivated. On the other hand, when you bring in a mix of feelings, it's like adding spices to a dish. It becomes layered, intriguing, and even a little addicting. This also brings us to something surprising. Why some women seem drawn to guys who have a bit of a rebellious streak, the so-called bad boys. It's not because they want the drama. It's that these guys often bring an air of unpredictability, making the whole experience feel like an emotional roller coaster. They keep her guessing. But here's the good news. You don't need to act like a bad boy to create that same sense of excitement. Instead, try to surprise her with a spontaneous plan or bring up a topic she wouldn't expect. It's about keeping things interesting, not routine. When she can't predict what's next, she becomes naturally curious and invested. At the core, this isn't about making her uncomfortable. It's about keeping her engaged. Women often seek a connection that feels both safe and intriguing, a balance of comfort with a touch of mystery. So don't be afraid to show different sides of yourself. Offer a sense of ease, but add a bit of humor, a dash of curiosity, and just enough surprise to keep things fresh. A connection like this goes beyond a single moment. It becomes something unforgettable. Imagine yourself in a conversation with her, sharing a lighthearted story one moment, then shifting into something more meaningful, maybe even a bit vulnerable. You're not just staying in one lane, you're showing her who you are in layers. This kind of depth is rare and incredibly appealing. When you mix up your interactions, share moments that are both fun and thoughtful, you become someone she genuinely wants to know more about. True attraction isn't about a checklist of compliments and consistency. It's a journey of emotional depth and variety, an adventure that's far from predictable. Once you tap into this, you go from being just nice to becoming someone she can't get out of her mind. That's the magic of authentic connection, a rare and powerful bond built on something real. And here's the real secret. When you offer her an experience that's multidimensional, she feels something unique. It's no longer just a pleasant interaction. It becomes something she's drawn to, even subconsciously. Think of every layer you reveal, every nuance you show, as building blocks to something meaningful. When a woman senses depth and variety in a man, she naturally feels more intrigued. This isn't about being someone you're not. It's about embracing who you truly are and allowing her to see the different facets of your personality, step by step. Imagine each moment together as part of a larger story, one where she's as much a character as you are. This dynamic invites her to feel engaged in a way that's both comfortable and exhilarating. The unpredictability doesn't mean being inconsistent. It's about introducing new aspects of yourself in a way that's genuine and heartfelt. In the end, it's this mix of security and excitement, familiarity and surprise that keeps her coming back, eager to uncover more. Think of a painting. If it's all one color, it might look nice, but it lacks depth. But when an artist layers different shades, textures, and highlights, the painting comes to life. Relationships are much the same. When you show different colors of yourself, whether it's a spontaneous laugh, a vulnerable story, a playful challenge, or a deep question, you're adding layers that make the interaction feel vivid, real, and utterly captivating. Ultimately, true connection is about exploring together. When she feels she can learn something new about you, it's like an open invitation to be part of an unfolding story. Every interaction becomes a chapter, each one distinct and exciting, yet interconnected. This depth of engagement doesn't just keep things fresh. It creates a bond that feels unique to the two of you, a shared journey that's alive with possibility. It's not about trying to impress her or putting on a show. Rather, it's about authenticity, the willingness to be fully present and let her see who you are in all your complexity. Authenticity creates trust, and trust opens the door to a connection that's rare and powerful, the kind that doesn't come along every day. So as you connect with her, remember this: you're not just sharing moments, you're creating memories, crafting a story that's distinctively yours and hers. When she feels engaged, when she feels like she's part of something meaningful, she'll be drawn to you naturally, in a way that's both lasting and real. In the end, that's the beauty of a genuine connection. It's unforgettable because it's made of real, multifaceted moments that speak to the heart. The real difference between a friend and a romantic partner lies in the emotions you inspire in each other. So, how do you cultivate those powerful magnetic feelings that make someone's heart skip a beat? It's not just about keeping things comfortable. It's about weaving together curiosity, excitement, and a bit of mystery. When she feels a mix of emotions, whether it's laughter, surprise, or even a hint of frustration, she's more likely to feel an undeniable, deeper pull toward you. Picture this. Rather than always playing it safe, you introduce a little intrigue now and then. This doesn't mean creating drama or tension, but rather opening the door to a richer, more complex connection. It's perfectly fine if every moment isn't perfectly happy. In fact, it's those occasional ups and downs, the blend of highs and lows, that make a relationship memorable and real. Think of it like a melody with different notes and rhythms. The variety is what makes it come alive. Imagine you've both just shared an incredible evening. Maybe a conversation that made her laugh so hard she could barely catch her breath. Then, perhaps, you playfully challenge her or offer a new perspective that surprises her. That tiny shift, that unexpected change in tone, keeps things fresh and layered. Without these moments of surprise and sincerity, even the best conversations can start to feel routine. Consider how couples often reminisce not only about the laughter, but also about the vulnerable moments and even the misunderstandings they've shared. Those times of openness or honesty make the relationship feel richer and fuller, like it's built on real, lived experiences. When you can bring someone along through a journey of emotions, you're creating a bond that feels textured, genuine, and alive. So don't hold back. Let her feel safe, yes, but also intrigued, appreciated, but still a little curious. When you embrace these nuances and layers, you move beyond friendship into something more profound, becoming the person she can't stop thinking about. This kind of attraction isn't easily forgotten. It's the spark that lingers, the connection that leaves her wanting to know more. Keeping her intrigued often comes down to sparking a bit of curiosity and unpredictability. It's not about playing hard to get, but rather about balancing openness with a hint of mystery. When she can't fully predict what you'll say or do next, it creates an exciting dynamic that keeps her attention. If everything feels too obvious or predictable, attraction can start to wane. But when there's an element of surprise, it draws her in naturally and maintains that spark in your interactions. A great way to create this intrigue is by introducing spontaneity into your plans together. Rather than sticking to predictable activities, suggest something different and unexpected. For instance, if she's used to a specific routine or usual places, offer to take her somewhere entirely new, a hidden park, an art exhibit, or a cozy spot with live music she's never been to. The novelty and unpredictability will make the experience more memorable and engaging, showing her a side of you that values exploration and creativity. Or consider switching up the rhythm of your conversations. Instead of following a typical pattern or sticking to safe topics, occasionally throw in a question or statement that catches her off guard. Maybe share an unusual story from your past, or ask her something she wouldn't expect, like her take on a hobby you're passionate about but that she might know nothing about. This keeps the conversation feeling fresh and dynamic, while also allowing her to learn more about your unique perspectives and interests. A lot of guys worry that if they don't always stick to conventional paths or keep every interaction light and positive, they might risk her interest. But sometimes, creating a varied experience with emotions actually strengthens attraction. People are often drawn to those who keep things interesting. If she feels there's always something new to learn or experience with you, her curiosity and attraction naturally deepen. Don't be afraid to let her experience a range of emotions around you. This dynamic interaction makes her feel closer to you because it creates a multidimensional relationship that feels real and engaging. Let's say she tells you she's an artist. Instead of replying with the expected, "Wow, that's amazing," try something a little more unexpected like, "Really? I never would have guessed that. You seem like you'd be in something like sports or travel." A comment like this is light and playful, giving her the chance to respond in a way that keeps the conversation engaging and dynamic. It's a subtle way to add a bit of unpredictability and depth to the exchange without coming off as disinterested or detached. Or if she mentions her favorite movie, rather than simply agreeing or complimenting her taste, you could respond with a playful twist like, "I wouldn't have pegged you as the rom-com type. What's the story there?" This approach isn't about contradicting her. It's about adding a small, friendly challenge that invites her to share more and keeps the energy of the conversation lively. When she feels like she's getting to reveal more about herself in response to your playful curiosity, It deepens the connection and makes each interaction feel less like a routine and more like an exploration. Adding just a touch of unpredictability or spontaneity to your responses doesn't have to feel forced or like you're putting on a persona. Instead, it's about embracing your genuine curiosity and letting her feel that she's getting to know a layered person, someone with their own perspective. This kind of exchange creates an emotional rhythm where she feels intrigued and wants to keep learning more about you. Creating attraction this way involves allowing her to experience a balance of familiarity and curiosity. Make her feel valued, but introduce moments that keep her guessing. When she has a sense that you're someone with depth, it becomes more exciting for her to discover each layer over time. This gentle unpredictability makes the connection feel layered and exciting, making you someone she genuinely looks forward to talking to. Ultimately, by letting the conversation breathe and flow with its own rhythm, you give her space to miss you a little, to look forward to each new interaction. It's not about playing games or withholding attention. It's about letting things develop at a pace that feels genuine and meaningful. When she senses that you're comfortable with yourself and open to discovery, she'll feel more naturally drawn to you. Thanks for tuning in. Remember that it's actually pretty easy to make a girl addicted to you when you focus on self-improvement, confidence, and genuine connection. I hope today's tips bring you closer to the best version of yourself. If you found this video inspiring, show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to Stoicism Attracts, and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing content. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.